Welcome to another edition of the Workshop Podcast, where it's always work to be done. While you're here, go ahead and hit that like, share, subscribe button. Give us a follow on our podcast page. Give us a follow on our individual pages, man. Make sure you tapped in for the weekly episodes. Man. We're back again. It's Father's Day weekend. It's Juneteenth weekend. We're in the middle of June. There's a lot going on right now, man. But first, we got to check in and see how niggas is doing. What's going on, Dar?
Shout out to the Juneteenth weekend. Slept on weekends. Definitely some events in the city. We always got the Black Arts Festival. Always doing the parade. I've participated in that parade. I'm sure you have too, whether it be with football or some other organization.
Yeah. I was in it this year.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Black Arts Festival. Shout out to the city doing right by Juneteenth. Did you go out to McAdams Park by chance? Did they have?
I was out there. Yeah,
okay.
We did the kickball game again.
So if you don't know, in Wichita, Kansas, Juneteenth weekend they have concessions or vendors. That's the better word. Yeah. Vendors and stuff at a local park right across the street from my old elementary school.
Mm-hmm. The Overture.
And now they have annual kickball tournament. What year is this for the kickball tournament?
This is second year.
Second year, and currently y'all are.
Shit, last year we won it. This year we got second place.
Okay, second place. Okay. So two championship appearances.
Right, yeah.
Okay,
this time it was 6 teams. Last year was only just one. It was 2 teams, so.
Okay. So a little bit more competition this year. You actually had to beat somebody.
Yeah, we had to play, we had to really play. And we were so close to winning, it was a cool game. Kickball, I feel like you make one mistake and they get home. It's like it was 1-0. That was the score.
Oh, okay.
So we played 4 innings. So it was fun though. It was fun. It started raining and the wind was blowing crazy. And so
the conditions weren't as conducive.
They scored before it got crazy. Yeah. So it was just kind of slow after that. But shout out to everybody that played.
But shout out to Wichita. That's an awesome thing that they put on. I feel like last year maybe niggas didn't know about it. That's why there's only 2 teams. Now it's 6 teams. I'll be interested to see
where it go.
How many it is next year. Hopefully the weather's better. Hopefully I can get out there. It's on a Friday. I'll be working.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Juneteenth. Big shout outs.
Yeah, I was in the parade with my job, and we was throwing candy, and we was throwing candy to the kids and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, I had an epiphany at that moment because we was throwing the candy, and the kids just like on the ground, like picking it up. How kids do. How you do in parade, and I was like, man, this feels wrong. this feels morally wrong. Like I can't continue to throw this candy at these kids on the ground.
You were once.
So I was over there. I was going over handing it to him. Yeah, handing
okay,
to him.
That's more responsible. Yeah. I like that play. That play. But I was once that kid that would go pick that kid up off the ground.
That was part of it.
Yeah, in the early 2000s, you wasn't really super conscious of shit like that. And maybe that's just because of our age, or maybe it's because of the time.
Right. I don't know what it was, but I was like, looking at all these little black kids running, picking up shit off the ground. Yeah. I'm like, man, I don't know. But it was cool, though. It was a good turnout, man. It was a great turnout, especially for the parade. After the parade, I had dipped out, but, I feel like Juneteenth, the celebration is growing. People are getting more knowledgeable about the holiday and, why they getting off work and stuff like that. So I think it's continuing to grow. I feel like we only been celebrating it as a national holiday for the past 4 years maybe. Like getting off of work for it. I think maybe 5. Yeah. I don't know, maybe a little bit longer. Maybe, but not decade or nothing like that.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's been forever. I had to work, unfortunate, but I do enjoy it when I see other people get the day off for that kind of thing. Yeah. Shout out to Juneteenth again.
Yeah. And it's Father's Day. We just talked about that. So shout out to all the dads out there.
Sunday Father's Day.
That's taking care of what they need to take care of, man. They may not get the recognition that they deserve all the time. May not get the flowers, metaphorically or literally. You might like flowers but you don't feel like get the credit, man. Shout out to you. Keep going. Keep showing up.
Sure.
These kids need y'all. The households need y'all. So keep putting that foot forward, man. You tell your pops happy birthday, happy Father's Day. You talk to him today?
I've been asleep, man. I gotta holler at him. But he, he's a night owl. My parents.
Y'all be able. You get from somebody.
I got time. But yeah, we'll probably do a little chatterboxing about the House of the Dragon here in a little bit. But Yeah, shout out to the fathers. Being a father, being a parent is a thankless job.
Yeah.
You know, because your kids, when they're young, they don't really realize what the fuck you doing for them and all the shit you gotta do for them until they get to be, 22, 23 years old. It's like, damn, like, for instance, and I might have told this story on the pod. I told the homies, like, my birthday is March 19th. My sister's birthday is March 12th. Week apart. Now, that's obviously my dad's fault because he was fucking on his birthday. But that's right back to back. So, after a while, like, they used to have our parties together. But my sister, she's like, well, I don't want to have my party with my little brother.
Yeah.
So now they got to do 2 separate parties. Not only that, it's in March. Our last name starts with the B. So when your last name starts with a B in the state of Kansas, that means your tags are due. So they got to pay tags, and they got to pay for 2 parties plus the presents. So the month of March was pretty rough for my family.
Damn,
and at the time, you don't think about that. At the time, you like, man, March.
Wow. You ready.
Break?
Yeah, you ready, yeah.
My parents is like, wow, these niggas going to be in the house an extra week. The light bill going to go up. So everything was just more expensive for my parents in March, and it's something I never, ever thought about until they told me when I was a grown man. And so shout out to all the fathers. Shout out to the mothers, too. I know it's not y'all day, but shout out to y'all too.
For facts. Is there what's something that your dad's either taught you or like
my dad ain't taught me
or just something that you picked up from your pops that you feel like that lasted a lifetime?
Oh man, my dad is he try. He tried to put his best foot forward, although that foot is not always the best one. I would say my dad, he's the epitome of like, the American dad that gets up to work every day, goes to work, doesn't want to go to work, comes home, has to deal with these heathen ass kids. That shit just wear on you after 5, 10, 15 years, 18 years of these niggas running around terrorizing you. So I would say that nigga's resilient.
Yeah.
I would say resiliency is the one thing I take from my father. That man gets up, he be like, he's one of the people that don't miss work, Yeah. He there, rain, sleet or snow, sick or healthy, whatever it is. And it's tough to do that. It's tough to do a lot of things in the world, but that for sure is one of them. So resiliency is one of the things I take from my father.
Yeah, for sure. I think that my dad, he's taught me something now. He's like, a craft now that I can use for the rest of my life. I feel like just always have some change. Doing the fence and building the fences and stuff like that is just something I'm gonna be able to. It's like one of those situations where like, yeah, I can teach you. I can bring you some fish, or I can teach you how to fish.
Teach you how to fish, yeah.
And then, you can eat on your own. So that it just being like, shit, my dad's a super reserved dude. He ain't gonna talk too much about his emotions, feelings, or nothing like that. But his actions a lot of times speak louder than anything. So
church.
He like show up to work, doing the extra work, all that stuff is always. He always helps people too. I feel like I picked that up from. He always has like help people. Like he'll be doing stuff for people and be like, did they pay you for that? Or like just asking. He like, nah, like I just I had
for the
time
love.
to do it. Yeah, I had time to do it and they needed it done. So I picked that up from him as well. So. And everybody pops ain't perfect. Ain't nobody expected, perfection, but it's just showing up like, yeah.
When you got badass kids,
yeah. And you gotta deal with your own life too. You gotta deal with your own life, your situation and stuff like that. But showing up, just shit, trying to be better than you was. So, is there something that we both not dads? No, we're not celebrating Father's Day. But is there something that you feel like okay, I already want to bring this into. I want to teach my son this, or I want my son to take this from me.
Man, I'll say this,
or son or daughter. I shouldn't just say son. Yeah, kid.
This is kind of not going to answer your question, but one thing that scares me about parenthood, and I want to, because this is going to apply to a lot of people, unfortunately, and it's just the reality of the average American, the average person. When I have kids, everybody had a parent or somebody in authority figure that told them this line: do what I say and not as I do. And that's what you say to people when you fucking up and you don't want them fucking up doing what you was doing.
100%.
And everybody's fucking parent says that to them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the shittiest fucking thing to say.
Hypocritical. Yeah.
I don't want to be a parent that tells my kid that. I want to tell my kid, do as I did.
Yeah.
Because this is the right way to do it. Or this is a successful way to do it. Now, you don't have to do it this way, but this is a way that's proven to work. You know, and that's, you know, everybody,
That's
you know,
real, though.
my parents used to say that to me all the fucking time.
I think that's a real. I mean, you said that. I feel like that answers the question. Okay, I feel like that's something that. I mean, yeah. Basically, what that's saying is just like, man, I want you to do better than me, but I'm not willing to change my ways either.
I'm not willing to change and do better myself, but I want you to do it. Well, how the fuck do I know that it can even be done?
Right.
You know,
or if that's the right way.
Or if that's the right way. You know, so that, you know, I would love to be able to tell my kids that. I'll be honest with you, I'm not in a position to do that right now.
Yeah.
I got to get a lot better at life, but that's how I, you know.
The good thing about it is you still got time because you ain't got.
I still got time. Yeah, I feel. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. Do you feel old? Do you feel like you're 30?
No.
I don't either, man. I feel good.
Yeah,
I feel like
I got a lot of life left.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel good for 30, man.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know, some people are like, damn, that's a rough 30. Like, I don't feel like I'm living. I don't feel like I'm living a rough 30.
I don't feel like a rough 30 either. You know, I need a haircut, but
yeah,
I don't. You know, my bones is good. You know, I ain't never had no major injuries. Praise God. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I can get better.
Yeah, because I think that. Well, one thing I want to make sure that my kids have, like, just something that's like something that I can give them off the rip. It's like, man, they pops, they dad. You gonna wake up in the household and your dad gonna be there.
Church.
And I want to give my kids a 2-parent household. That's you know. I don't feel like that's bare minimum because we don't have that a lot. I feel like it's very rare occasion that you look through our friend group. I feel like a lot of us, you know, you have both parents in the house, but a lot of us, if you look into it, ain't really grow with that.
Sure.
So I feel like that's super important to me is that that's part of the reason why I ain't had kids yet. You know, just serious. And I want to give my kids a 2-parent household, man. So that's something I feel like I can give them off the rip. That shit gotta work.
Yeah.
You know, that shit gotta work.
Yeah.
You know, but damn, I was just about to bring something else up. What do you feel like? But I hate when Father's Day come around also, and then they go, I don't know what to get my dad. I don't know what to get men for gifts and stuff like that. Like, so what do you feel like is a good gift for as
money?
Yeah.
Whenever you don't know what to buy a little kid or whoever it is, get them a gift card.
Yeah.
Get your dad a gift card. Your dad might put some use to a Home Depot or a Lowe's gift card. Right. You know what I'm saying? My dad can't do shit with that. You know, my dad, he might need like
food or something.
A barbecue place, an Italian spot. You know what I'm saying? You can always feed niggas.
You know the meaning of your life. Like, stop overthinking it.
Yeah.
You know?
Get that man some food, a steak. Get on the grill for Father's Day, whatever it is. Put on the steak.
You should think it, Cap. Yeah. Think a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like
you could get them.
Something. Like, good God. You get they might not like flowers, but shit, you ever seen your daddy wear some shoes?
Yeah.
Some socks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my dad, he would take the socks and like the underwear.
Yeah.
He don't
care about you. But I'm saying, but you know your dad. You know your pops.
Exactly. Yeah. But
just pay
everybody got that. You either got a dad that want the shoes or he don't want the shoes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, facts.
There ain't no in between.
Not for real. Not for real. Because a lot of niggas, when they get to that age, they wife be doing the shopping for them.
Yeah, that's my dad. You know, he getting dressed by his wife.
Not for real. Yeah, if you always thinking what you can give me, you can always just give me some head. Anyways, if
you're not a father.
Yeah, I'm just saying a gift. I was saying a gift. Man, so I don't know. I guess it's a transition. The trend right now is the bedazzled clothes. Right. They got the rhinestones on the shirts, rhinestones on the shorts, on the jeans.
On the shorts.
On the jorts, on the jeans. And the ladies hate it. For the most part.
The ladies ain't feeling it?
No, the ladies hate it. They call them punks.
Oh, punk
Playboy.
Oh,
yeah, punk. Yeah. Yeah, disco balls, all that shit, you know?
That's a good one.
What you think? Okay, I'm gonna start here. I'm not a fan of. I'm not going to wear bedazzled clothes.
Yeah.
That's just me as a 30-year-old man. I want to dress like I'm a 30-year-old man. You know, I'm not about to have rhinestones and like I got pieces missing, and like
One of them fell off.
yeah. And I'm just glistening when I walk into the club, you know, or it just gives me like Forever 21 vibes, or like
Forever 21.
or like used to have those like rhinestone and embroidery things as a kid where you just putting glue and rhinestones on shit.
Yeah.
Looks like it feels like arts and crafts. Yeah, it feels like
but
arts
you
and
don't
crafts.
wear any of that shit. You
Right.
take it home and show your mom. She pretends like it's cool.
Right. And so I'm personally not wearing the rhinestones bedazzled clothes, right? What's your take on it? Because I feel like I have a more expensive after you.
One thing I will say, like, there's a world where I could be like, okay, that's cool. Like that one decent. That was decent.
The Knicks championship shirts, did you see them?
I did.
And they had the championship in the rhinestone.
Solid.
Right.
Solid.
I would wear that.
Not mad at it.
Yeah.
Special occasions.
Right.
They won the chip first time in 50 fucking years.
Right.
Okay. If you got a shirt and you bedazzle it yourself, or you got some jeans and you bedazzle it yourself, that is a dog. That's right up there with painting your nails. For me, don't bedazzle shit yourself. Don't be under no sewing needle or whatever the fuck it is. Don't get no fucking glue from the arts and crafts store and bedazzle some shit yourself. Not cool, dog. Not cool at all. If you got a family reunion coming up and you want to do the embroider the name with rhinestones, okay, take it to a place, an alteration place, have them do the shit. Do not bedazzling your own shit. Now, with that being said, I'm not a fan of it. I'm not, cause like I feel like when we was kids, niggas would bedazzle like shit, like they lunchboxes and stuff, or like items, not shit that you would wear. And I would always think it was weird then, but yeah. So I'm not a fan, but I could see that the shirts was clean. There's a way you could do it.
Yes.
Ultimately.
But I'm going to say, I sit there and thought about it for a while. It's like the women just resorting to niggas being gay or doing some gay shit. Feels like but what I'm going to say is that
that's point A to point B. That's a short journey.
But what do you want though? Y'all be wanting men to be more in touch with they, feelings, to express themselves more.
They say that no one really wants.
But then they just resort to once niggas do it, they be gay.
Yeah, no girl. Let me tell y'all this. I'm not the most versed with women. Girls do not want a sweet, sensitive nigga. They do not want that, because the first time you do some girl shit, that's what they gonna call you, and that's what your homies will call you too. And I'm not.
But I feel like they need to pick a battle. Either you want the hard into nigga that's not gonna do that, or you can't have both.
Let me tell you, they want one stage under the nigga that'll beat their ass. So don't put your fucking hands on me, but do everything all the other toxic shit. That's where I'm at. Like be in a gang. And we got some friends that are in gangs that are celebrating Father's Day. Shout out to y'all. And they're not really, super in it like that. Yeah. But they are in a gang. But niggas, that's what they want. They want one step below. I will beat the fuck out of you. You do some crazy shit. And honestly, there's a lot of niggas that are one step above, like, slash my tires. Like, put your hands up. Some niggas want to get beat up by that girl. Some niggas like, that toxicity. So yeah, that's about under you'll be my ass, right above you'll slash my tires.
But niggas been doing shit like this for eons. Like, bro, this has literally been, like, y'all gotta think, like, if you look up a picture of the Isley Bros, and I probably might throw in an episode, throw in a clip, bro, niggas in the 80s, 60s used to wear blouses. Used to wear platforms. Used to wear the flared pants. Used to wear with their chest out. With the glitter. Glitter on their chest.
What do they call that thing that Prince used to wear?
Chaps.
Not chapstick. It's like a blouse. I don't want to say a blouse. Is it a blouse?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the blouses. But then they'll say, "Oh, y'all not the Isaac. Y'all ain't got, but y'all ain't Isaac brothers. Y'all ain't Prince."
Yeah.
Michael Jackson, glittered out. Rhinestone. Now Drake put a rhinestone glove on his album.
On the
cover.
glove, yeah. On the album
Niggas
cover.
been doing this shit for a long time before they was putting it on TikTok with the baggy pants. So I just feel like it'd be deeper, and it's not that deep, but it do be deeper than that. Like, let these niggas be themselves. I'm not gonna wear it. That's not. But find you a nigga that, if you don't like rhinestones, find a nigga that ain't gonna be wearing rhinestones.
Yeah, find somebody that's not gonna wear rhinestones.
You ain't gotta call him gay. Now listen, I mean, it's sus. I'm not gonna sit here acting like I be, but.
You can see. My thing is, if somebody does draw that conclusion, don't be like, "Oh, how'd you draw that conclusion?" Don't be confused about it. I hate when niggas are confused about obvious shit.
Yeah, but I hate that. All I'm saying is like men been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah.
So,
and if they getting it off, and somebody like the shit, somebody think it's fly.
Jerry curls, is that not like?
Jerry curls is just style because hard people like it's some gangster niggas that.
But I'm saying somebody started the trend.
Yeah,
somebody had to start the trend. Like Michael Jackson, like Isaac Brothers. Those are my examples. Like Prince, like with the people that was wearing like the flamboyant clothes. It's like, shit. Niggas was shaving their hair. Michael Jordan shaved his head bald. There was niggas that had hair that was shaving it so they'd be like Michael Jordan. It was not Mike, but that's the trend. That's how trends start. You know what I'm saying? That's how trends start.
Yeah, you right.
So
niggas had the man purses in the early 2010s.
Yeah, or even late a little bit.
Yeah. One of our favorite rappers, well,
Young Thug wore a dress.
Wore a dress on the album, you know.
This shit is not new. This shit not new. Skinny jeans that
skinny jeans that was skin tight.
The skinniest of jeans.
Niggas was smuggling grapes.
You know what I'm saying? They would jumping to get their jeans.
Yeah.
You know, this ain't new. That's all I'm saying. This shit is not new.
Yeah,
this shit ain't new.
It all comes in cycles.
That's all. And that's all I'm saying about it. All right. Before we get to House of Dragon, have you been seeing the videos of the OG's Barbershop in Wichita?
I haven't, but most niggas will come on here probably lie. I used to go to OG's. $5 a cut. And them niggas would get me in that chair and get me out of there in like 5 fucking minutes. I'd be cut the fuck up because this nigga fucking razor extra sharp. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would be fucking running in and out. One of the dudes, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna put nobody business.
All right, so I'm gonna show you this video while I explain what's going on.
Are there any gunshots in the window?
No.
Oh.
So this barber in Wichita is offering, if you come to the shop, he'll cut your hair and you pay him what you think the cut is worth. All right. So he doesn't have a set price for his cuts. But
this is the OG too. This man, he been there since forever.
Did you see the result of the cut?
I'm looking at it.
Okay.
This is a bald. I'm not gonna say fade. And he paid him $35 for that.
What do you feel like of this strategy?
Oh, this is a terrible strategy. But see, this is a white guy. You know, you can do that with a white dude. A brother would have been in there and not paid you. No, that's a bad. They should just stick to $5 a cut and get them in and out of there. Now, with all that being said, OG's has a crazy reputation.
Right, they have a bad rap.
A bad reputation, and it's been like that for maybe since I was a child. 15 years, maybe. Yeah. I'm 30 now, maybe longer, 20 years. But they have always been in business.
Somebody's there.
Someone's always in there. So
right off 13.
So with all that being said, I'm not going there. I haven't been there in a long time. Shout out to OG.
Shout out to OG.
Shout out to y'all niggas for putting in work for I don't know how long.
Open 24 hours now.
24 hours?
That's what I think. That's what I said. That's why we see them doing.
Holy shit. Niggas getting a haircut at 3 in the morning. Holy shit. I can't. The quality of that haircut can be good. But shout out to OGs. I don't got no fucking problems with y'all.
Nothing bad to say.
I don't got shit bad to say.
I do have bad, but it's not mine. You know, I mean.
I had some bad experiences, but what's in the fucking past, man? I fucking let that fucking go. Don't worry about it.
If somebody is like, hey, pay me what you think this haircut is worth, and that shit is ass, I might ask you for $20.
You want to be compensated because you just fucked me up.
Fuck me up. Because a bad cut, niggas that had bad cuts, bro. That shit is literally, that might be the worst. Having a bad cut and having to go to school or work. Like, work now is probably like, man, you'll get over it. But going to school, in like high school, middle school, I don't work. Well, I work with kids. I can't.
You
go
can wear
with,
a hat at work?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, well, that's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
You can't get a fucked up haircut and go to work. You cannot do that. Because niggas, it'll be much worse than it was in school. Especially if you work with me, because I don't even got to know you. I'm like, hey, dog, you should have put that fucking hat on, but sometimes you can't wear a hat.
And I love my mama. One time she let one of her friends cut my fucking hair. Man, and that nigga had me going to school looking like Vegeta. I think that was the start of my ball journey. My fucking hairline was like this. Yeah. You know how the old niggas be having their hairlines like back like this? My shit wasn't even like that. My shit was straight. He cut my shit back here.
Bro, old niggas say the craziest fucking shit.
Like, why the fuck would you, bro?
My dad, this nigga told me, don't let him cut corners in your hair. Like, don't let him give you a just round it off. And that'll allow you to keep your hair for forever. Mind you, this is a nigga that started losing his hair when he was 25.
He's trying to teach you. He's trying to teach you better.
So I said, you was telling them niggas to round your fucking hairline off this whole time. You still don't your fucking hair. But he just say shit like that with a straight face and like dead ass me. He like, oh, my brother told me that. Your brother was fucking wrong. You know, but
rounding off the cut is crazy.
Bro, he used to tell me have him round it off, and I'm thinking to myself, does he think I can fucking go to school like that? Like, does this nigga, has he ever been ridiculed in his life before? Like, obviously he just living in a different world.
But the thing about the bad cut, like a bad fit, like you go to school musty, like that shit is a one day thing.
Musty?
You go to school with a bad cut, that's a 2 week.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, a bad cut. Oh man, that sets you back. That sets you back a while. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know it's bad when you come to school with the hoodie on, and they like take the hoodie off. And the teacher's like take the hoodie off, and you keep the hoodie on. You like put me your ISS.
Yeah, send me to the office, dog. Because when I take this off, it's gonna be worse.
Yeah,
than what's going to happen in ICE.
Yeah, I'm already on outskirts suspension. Yeah, you gotta take this bitch off. But at what age does it matter? Like, what age does it start? Middle school, or like I feel like 10 years old, it starts to matter more. Like your cuts.
I used to just rock the fro a lot. Yeah. I always had my shit super long, super nappy. I'll be honest with you. I didn't give a fuck about any of that shit until my 7th grade summer, going into 8th grade. When I was going into 8th grade, I wanted some new shoes. I wanted some new shorts, some new shirts. I wanted a G-Shock watch. Mm-hmm. I wanted my haircuts to be, super crisp. And so I would say 7th grade summer going into 8th grade is when I started paying attention to shit like that. Yeah. But before that, I was like, man, fuck it.
I feel like middle school is when it started to matter.
Whenever they start bullying you, whenever that is.
Yeah. Whenever the roasts get a little bit harder.
Yeah. Sometimes in elementary school, you meet a kid who's like, lives in a household where, they don't have no filters. Yeah. Or they have their cousins over all the time. Yeah. And they learn shit, pick shit up quicker. And then you go to school and this kid is just roasting you for whatever reason.
This is before Xbox.
This is before Xbox. Yeah, in-person roasting is much worse. Yeah. But whenever that time hits, you meet that kid at your school that's like, fuck. God deal with this asshole today.
Every day.
And then this nigga ends up becoming your friend, so it's all good.
All right, we're coming up on I feel like one of the best shows that's dropping, that's out consistently now. Or that's, what should I say?
That's best show that's out now.
What was it, that's present or that's continuous right now or whatever? That's House of Dragon is dropping today, episode 1 of the 3rd season. If you
13 minutes.
While you're on track you've already watched all of Game of Thrones. Once you just watched Game of Thrones once or twice.
Yeah, once.
We're up to
technically once, yeah.
Let's say you get up to season 3 of Game of Thrones and season 3 of House of Dragon. Which one is trending? Like, do you think that House of Dragon is trending better than Game of Thrones, or
man,
at that point Game of Thrones was like?
That's an interesting question. A lot of people like to say that Game of Thrones, it's hard for them to get into it. Starts off slow. I didn't find that to be the case at all.
Yeah.
Without seeing, I'm thinking this season 3. I'm gonna say House of the Dragon because a lot of the good shit in Game of Thrones. I'm not gonna say good shit. It's good from front to back. But there's an episode in the 4th season, The Viper in the Mountain, crazy sick episode. Season 6, they got the Winds of Winter, the Battle of the Bastards. The last season they got the Long Night. Yeah. So some of the better episodes are at the back of Game of Thrones. So with that being said, and considering that House of the Dragon is shorter, there's not gonna be 7 seasons. It's gonna be 4 seasons. So they some niggas gotta die this season.
Yo, they said the first episode about to be an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh, niggas are dying. So I'm gonna say if we talking just first 3 seasons, I'm gonna give it to the House of the Dragon. And they know how to start they know how to start a fucking season off in House of the Dragon, man. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I was watching a recap, but it's just like with these shows, it's like 2 years before it comes out. The next season comes out.
And niggas wait on it. That's how you know the show is of a certain quality.
But it's like I'm definitely about to get HBO. A subscription just for this.
I have it for 2 months, for 2.5 months. Yeah, I have HBO.
They got me.
They got me.
I was watching like a recap and I was like, bro, I don't remember this shit. I remember now that you brought it, but I'm like, okay, I need to make a deeper dive maybe into like the previous, because it's just like too long. It's like season 1 was 4 years ago then probably, and now this one's 2 years ago. It's like, damn, I really need to refresh. But no, House of the Dragon is fire. If you're not tapped in, you should probably tap in, man. I think that the end of season 2 really setting up for season 3 is about to be crazy.
I thought the end of season 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
The end of season 1 was insane, and then
they got the dragons out early. Early. Yeah. Game of Thrones, you had to wait. Like that was the anticipation, like because they got to bring them back.
And that was a part of the beauty of it, the anticipation, because you don't really understand the power. Like obviously it's a dragon, but you're thinking to yourself like, but maybe there's a world where they shoot a bow and arrow, right? No. This bitch has dragons. They for real. Yeah. They breathe fire.
She has all of them.
All of them. Yeah, you can't do shit about it either. Yeah. Can't do shit about it because you can't just go get another one. And House of Dragon is different because niggas just running around with them like they Glock 19. Niggas is parking them out back.
They got little big ones, athletic ones.
Niggas got an AR. Niggas got a Stoli. You know, it just is what it is. Yeah. If you have not watched, and this is free publicity, I mean, I don't know.
They not getting shit from us.
They not getting,
we two niggas that's watching the show.
I love that show. I love both of them. They're so good. If you have not seen them, I'm just telling you, you're missing out. One thing I'll say with House of Dragons, the politics, especially in the first season and a half, was incredible. I thought, they outlined a lot of things pretty well, so the picture was a lot clearer, and the point where we were going to is a lot clearer. And in Game of Thrones, it's like, bro, niggas are just dying. Like, and niggas like that ain't supposed to be dying is just dying. Like, this shit is crazy. So both of them are different, but both of them are so goddamn good. Real quick, one of my favorite characters, Corlys Velaryon, the black character. Now. And I don't know, because yesterday I found out that he's white in the book. So I don't know if the story is the exact same as the book, but Corlys Velaryon is what you would call a nigga. This is a nigga's nigga, right? Had a lady, was with a black lady, got her pregnant, abandoned the kids, got with a white woman, whole thing. Despite all that,
the truest of
at least how they want to portray it. So I don't know if that was on purpose.
Not taking care of the first one.
Not taking care of their black kids, but taking care of the light-skinned kids.
Okay. But anyways, if you ain't watched, well, yeah.
With all that being said, no character on the show really has it worse than this nigga. They done killed this, they didn't, I'm not gonna ruin it for y'all, but they done killed a lot of this nigga's kids.
Yeah.
And we kind of at the point where it's kind of like, they call it like the what has been promoted for the first episode of the show is the bloodiest naval battle, and Valerian is a naval, like he the baddest naval nigga. Mm-hmm. Another thing, a nigga on the wooden ships in the sea killing everybody. Okay, still weird. I really don't want them to kill him. I don't want him to die. But I feel like that's where we're at. You know, they love to kill the niggas. They were showing the previews. I only seen him in the part where they was fighting in the on the boats. So don't kill the last brother. Yeah. I guess it's three of them.
But then his shorty died in battle.
His white wife died in battle. Yes. Yeah. So but all his family
we
pretty much.
But that was a spoiler. We'll put spoiler alert at the
spoiler alert. Yeah.
But man, it's always good when some good TV is on.
God, man, I love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Well, you put a number one series or a top three, or where would you put it?
Yeah, and before niggas go there, I seen The Wire, I seen Sopranos, I seen Dexter,
yeah.
I seen not Raising Kanan, Snowfall. I've seen a lot of shows.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would put Game of Thrones right now because it's finished. I got it. There's a chance for House of Dragon these next 2 seasons, even though it's gonna be shorter for them to take that spot. Yeah. So 1 and 2 for sure.
For sure. I feel like I was in when the episode is an hour long and you tapped in. The only thing that takes away from Game of Thrones is the last season. I ain't gonna lie. Everything from 1 through 7, no, that's a long time for it to be fired. I can't let one season just hinder the rating too bad. So it's definitely in my top 3. It's probably 1.
So The Winds of Winter, which is the last book that he's supposed to, it never released. Mm-hmm. It took him the same amount, as long as it's been since he wrote the last book. Mm-hmm. It took him to write it. So it's taken him longer to write the last book than it took him to finish the 5 before. You know what I'm saying? We've been waiting that long, and that's essentially why I say the ending was bad.
Yeah,
he didn't write it.
Oh, okay,
they don't know what the fuck the ending is. No one does, because he ain't wrote this shit.
Wrote it,
which is crazy.
And what got me on Game of Thrones, I feel like this is right when the ending was, right when Twitter was kind of dying out, but it was still popping, and everybody was talking about the last few. Everyone was talking about the last. It was like, man, let me tap in, because I think it was one niggas in the group chat was talking about what's the littlest sister name? The Savage. What's her name?
Arya Stark.
Arya. She came through with the dagger.
The drop. Into the stabbies.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, they had her on the Michael Jordan.
That's how she came through. Yeah. He definitely caught her goofy ass.
But yeah, man, shout out to, I'm ready to be tapped in, man. We might have to do some weekly recaps, so I gotta stay tapped in.
Yeah, we would definitely something we could do, because niggas want to see that.
Yeah,
and not just the niggas in Wichita, niggas around the world would like to see niggas talk about Game of Thrones for sure.
All right, so in the sports world, the Knicks brought home the championship in 5, got it done. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, the small guard, winning Finals MVP. They had their parade. They did it in a very New York fashion, they was lit. Mikal Bridges had the bottle on Instagram Live going crazy.
Crazy. Yeah, I did
spin that little nigga statue. Yeah. Man, what you overall think about the NBA season, how it ended, what's the play out, and the impact of it?
I think it was excellent. I think the NBA made a lot of money this season. A lot of money. And shout out to the Knicks, the most unlikely of champions.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard anybody say that the Knicks was going to win it, because I sure didn't. And okay, I've been hearing this a lot too. Mm-hmm. Just because the Knicks won it don't mean the fucking Cowboys is going to win.
Oh, God.
How many times have you heard that?
Yeah, we got
Cowboys fans, get the fuck out of here with that. Oh. Jalen Brunson. Now, obviously, we can't beat Jalen Brunson, obviously. But LeBron James, I could play for 1,000,000 years every day, 100 days, however long it is. I could never play like LeBron. I could never play like Kyrie Irving or Steph Curry. Jalen Brunson, his game looks like it can be replicated. His game is maybe it's way more complex and obviously it is.
Yeah.
But he pump fakes people. he uses his body to bump people and then shoot the ball. When he shoots it, it goes in. He has a great handle, but it's not like a Kyrie handle. Yeah. It's not like a Steph Curry handle or an Allen Iverson handle. It's just, I get to my spot, I do like a little fake or I do like a little shoulder check, and then I just shoot the ball and it goes in. Like, I love how he plays the game. His dad is obviously the coach for the Knicks. He's been coaching him his whole life. And I shout out to Jalen Brunson. He's better than Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Okay. That's an easy year for you. Okay.
I'll just off the press, he's the number one option on championship team. Simple as that. I'm not about to sit here like Kyrie. If I'm picking, if we just doing open runs, Kyrie, come on. But as far as like legacy, Jalen Brunson they talking about he the best nigga of all time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he definitely getting a statue for sure. All right, but now, do the Knicks pay Karl Anthony Towns? Do they give him the max? Do they re-sign him to the max now? Do they have to run it back?
I would try to re-sign as many of them as I can. Yeah. That's just me though.
Yeah, because Jalen Brunson not taking no pay cut again. Shout out to Jalen Brunson though, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people, and I don't want niggas.
Hold on, reiterate again, because a lot of niggas don't know that he did that. Because I was one of those niggas.
Jalen Brunson took $113 million pay cut.
LeBron James. LeBron.
$113 million pay cut to play with his homies.
What a guy,
to be able to sign Mikal Bridges, to be able to sign Josh Hart and Kid Cat, and they had DiVincenzo and all that whenever he was there.
I didn't know that until 2 days ago that he took over $100 million less
than he
so
could,
that he could get guys paid, and he won.
He won. But he not doing it again. But he got the income. He don't got to.
You won.
Yeah. He said it was worth it.
And honestly, he probably could take another pay cut because he'll never have to pay for anything in the city of New York again.
Oh, absolutely. And you're in the biggest city. He about to get a Nike. He about to get a shoe. He about to get
my God. The money he's about to make. I mean, we're going to talk about another event, sports event, probably after this. Yeah. But when you win something like that, your life changed.
Right.
You're not just... Obviously, his life was crazy before. He's an NBA ball player, all-star, incredible, national champion. But his life is he can't go anywhere now. Yeah. I mean...
In the way he hooped out in the first... In the closeout game, 40, 45, 46, one of those... And when everybody else is struggling, Cat has 5 fouls, 6 fouls, fouled out with 2 points, and OG only had like 12 points. It was like, man, what a performance.
And Davis slew Goliath.
Yep, and then we see De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper, they're young. De'Aaron Fox. Are you as hard as De'Aaron Fox as everybody else is right now?
Not about the whole course of the series.
Yeah.
Just really about that game 4, I believe. When they was up 29 points, and it wasn't even just the layup. Like, that layup was crazy. Like, we played 2K, and niggas, do shit like that, shoot a 3 or something. It's like, bro, you didn't just fucking do that, dude. You didn't, this is bro. You think some shit is just, you just know, But he obviously didn't. He said he tried to get fouled. I mean, then you got to make the free throws. Now you out there looking like George fucking Hill. Yeah. But during that 29-point run, he just kept turning the ball over.
Yeah.
He kept turning the ball over. He was stalling out the offense. They was getting bad shots. And that's your job as a point guard, to make sure y'all get good shots. So that's the only thing I'm killing him for. But I don't know if mentally he'll be able to come back from that.
I feel like he was checked. What I was saying in game 5 is that when he was getting the ball, I was like, he was shooting. I was like, oh, he's checked. His confidence is gone.
And I don't know if he'll ever get it back.
Yeah, that especially now how they say that De'Aaron Fox is the best player for the Knicks. Yeah. So I don't know, but shout out to the Knicks, man. I feel like it feels like I'm not a Knicks fan.
Me neither.
But it feels good to be like, okay, I feel it feels like a feel good story.
It does.
It feels 53 years without a championship in the biggest market. It's good for basketball.
I don't like the Knicks. I don't really too much like the city of New York, but I love the players.
Yeah,
I love Brunson, Bridges, Hart.
I like
National champions Villanova. Anunoby's a terrific player. Was with the Raptors, fucking hitting big shots for them, but it didn't matter because they play LeBron and he hit a big shot. And Mike Brown, the coach.
Yeah,
shout out to Mike
Redemption
Brown.
Story.
Redemption story. Was a coach for LeBron in 2007. A lot of niggas don't know. Went to the finals, got swept. Was with the Warriors for a while. Won some championships. Went with the Kings. Coached up De'Aaron Fox and got fired because he questioned him.
Yeah.
Another thing, De'Aaron Fox. Not another thing, just added up on you. But shout out to Mike Brown. Shout out to the Knicks, the Villanova Knicks. Shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. He definitely made those bedazzled shirts. But yeah, man, it's a great time.
Yeah,
great
time
time
in New York. So another big sporting event happened. That was last weekend, 2 weeks ago now.
Last weekend.
Yeah, it was last weekend. UFC, was it 350?
250.
250.
For the UFC Freedom for America's 250th birthday.
And y'all president's birthday.
And that's why it was on a Sunday.
Right.
Is that now? Some niggas aren't like super big in the UFC.
Yeah.
UFC is on Saturdays.
Either very early in the morning if it's in like one of these.
If it's in Abu Dhabi, if it's in Abu Dhabi, they gonna start fighting around 11 in the morning, 10 in the morning. But it was on a Sunday so that we could get it on Trump's birthday, which is crazy.
Disgusting.
Now, I'm not a Trump guy. You know, I'm not a politics guy. I'm not a fan of the Democrats either. But I will say this: the first event that the UFC ever had, they couldn't find a venue to get them to take them in and let people come in there and fight each other, beat each other up to a bloody pulp. Mm-hmm. The only person in the whole world that would do it was Donald Trump, and Donald Trump allowed them to host the first ever UFC event at his hotel. And Dana and him had a relationship since the 90s, because when Dana couldn't turn to no one, Donald Trump gave him somewhere to have the event, and it changed their life, you know, or changed UFC's life, Dana White's life. So I get it. I'm not here to do the whole politics thing. As far as the fights, I mean, maybe the best card ever. 7 fights, 7 knockouts. Arguably, I've seen some other big upsets, not a lie, but Justin Gaethje beating Topuria, the biggest upset in you know, since maybe Buster Douglas from Columbus, Ohio, knocking out Mike Tyson. So to be able to see something like that's history, you know, history. And shout out to everybody that fought on that card. I mean, one of the best, possibly the best UFC card I've ever seen.
The card was fire, definitely for sure. Like the fights, with a situation like that, they're hoping like, damn, this has to live up to the hype, and it did. It did, especially for like, a lot of people are talking about those fights and like what's next. UFC, I feel like that was a good showing for the UFC and the fighters that fought on that card.
Up and to the right, as Pat McAfee would say.
As far as it being on the White House line, I'm not for that because we've always been told as the black athletes, keep politics out of it.
Real quick. I don't mean to cut you off because we kind of glossed over it, and I'm just now realizing it. The first team in during the Trump administration, the New York Knicks
going to the White
House.
Yeah.
Any opinions, thoughts?
I don't know why they going because he went to their game and it was the only game they lost.
True.
Yeah.
I
feel like man, that's up to the owner.
I think they have some kind of relationship.
Yeah.
James Dolan.
Yeah. I feel like at this point it's like players can probably opt out if they want to. At this point, we've seen it so many times where people are not wanting to go. It's like,
You think we will have any opt outs? I think they'll all go.
Yeah. They'll probably go as a team, but who knows, man. But I feel like when it's a black athlete, it's no politics in sports. There's no when LeBron was speaking out, when Jaylen Brown speaks out, like, Donald Trump is like, he's responded to LeBron before.
Niggas need to shut up and dribble. Trump didn't say that,
but that was so to have it on the White House lawn. I feel like I don't know. It doesn't feel right, but they did it and that's what they can do, So I'm not about to go too much deeper into it because if it's been a week, I'm sure people have enough think pieces out about it, but
I don't. I'm on the opposite side of it. The only thing that I didn't like is that they had them niggas walking down them steps enough to fall and bust their ass and hurt themselves.
But I feel like it's the same steps that. Don't you feel like it's a prestigious thing that you feel like UFC fighters they'll hit the not the milestone they like, but that they have I don't even say right, but it just doesn't feel.
I'm on the other side of this. I love the event. I thought it was going. I was interested to see because we talked about the gnats, the bug problem, the heat. It was supposed to rain. I thought it was a beautiful event. The only thing I didn't like was the walkouts were super long, but in the end, the walkouts was some of the best things, and that had them niggas fight till 1 a.m, obviously, because it took an extra 5 minutes, to walk out. But I thought they did a great event at the White House. I thought the lights was beautiful.
I feel like the event as a whole was very well thought out, and it was a good event. It's just the principle of it being on the White House lawn when of course, when Barack Obama or Joe Biden was in office, a lot of that shit that they was doing was a disgrace to the diplomacy of America. Yeah. Or they are, disrespecting what the White House is or what that stands for. So it just has to be both sided. That's all. And that's all I'm saying about it.
I got you. That's fair.
And then, the heavyweight dude saying shit about Michelle Obama. It's like, come on, bro. Did you take the moment to, you just won. You on the White House line. You just won by knockout, and you take your time to say that. Well,
not a fan of Josh Hokid. I'll say his name.
Yeah, I didn't know. I don't know how to say his last name. That's the only reason I didn't.
Hokid. Yeah. But I mean, from what other black people in the UFC space have said is that he's not. He's playing a character, kind of like McGregor. Calling Floyd a flying monkey, and I don't know if that's right. Obviously, it's not right. Right. But,
At least he's fighting Floyd. Michelle Obama ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah. But he's playing a character that's, that anti-Democrat, anti-Obama, pro-Trump kind of thing. He just in that vein. There's a section of people in this country that pay for that kind of shit. Yeah. And they pay a lot of money for that. And, it sells fights. Yeah. People talking about it the next day, which is good for the UFC. Yeah. Not great for Obama. Michelle is lovely wife.
Them niggas, fuck that.
Yeah. And then niggas would shut the fuck up. But, the Obamas,
they high class.
Those are some classy Negroes. Yeah. Those are some niggas that can look down at some people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But yeah, man, it was overall a great a car. Like I watched it,
incredible.
Man, we about close to an hour in, so you know what time it is. It is time for something to get something off your chest, man. Anything good and bad and different that you had this week or the past 2 weeks, man. It's time to come to the pulpit and get that off your chest. Darby, you got anything this week?
So. And we just got done talking about our president. Man, maybe it was a little bit before he got elected in 2016, but really in 2016 is when it started happening. This time of year, one of my absolute favorite fucking holidays comes up. Yeah. Holiday that I fucking live for. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, I don't do politics on no level. Left, right, down the middle, conservative, not conservative, liberal, whatever the fucking words is. I don't do it either way. So I want niggas to know that I love the 4th of July. And I will be celebrating the fucking 4th of July every fucking year until I die. Niggas can't get me off of the 4th of July. Niggas like, oh, well, you celebrating it when the president be... I don't give a fuck, bro.
Who said that?
People on... Bro, everywhere. Are you
people to you, or you say, or are they saying
online in general? Okay. When anytime Trump has been in office, when he was in office from 16 to 20, that's when niggas was boycotting the 4th of July. Yeah, bro, I'm not celebrating the 4th of July because Way back 200, 400, however many years ago, these niggas signed a piece of paper, bro. I'm celebrating the 4th of July because I love setting off fireworks. I love going to the barbecue, man. I love maybe jumping in the fucking pool.
Yeah.
I love maybe, playing some cards, slapping some fucking dominoes on the table. That's what you do on the 4th of July, like you do on Labor Day and all those other days that I don't give a fuck about the actual day. I just care about the event that we're doing. Comes with it. So do not try to, y'all niggas out there trying to push niggas off fucking 4th of July, trying to make niggas
feel bad.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, man. A nigga like me will be setting off fireworks, eating, and I'm off this year. I've been at work.
Oh, because it's on Saturday.
I've been at work the last 4 years on the 4th of July. I ain't done shit. I will be doing some fireworking this year. For sure. So that's the only thing I had to say. I'm not gonna get super deep into it. Yeah. I love the 4th of July. It's my favorite holiday.
As far as the 4th of July, I mean, I'm not a big firework person. So I don't go all out for the 4th of July. That's just me, But like, I'm not about to shut niggas away from, because if niggas have a barbecue on 4th of July, I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah.
I'm not about, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, life is hard enough. Niggas don't celebrate enough. Like, let's take some time to celebrate, have a good time.
Try to take another day
now,
away
if you
from
in the front yard fucking singing the national anthem, you know what I'm saying, and pulling the flag up, like, I'm definitely gonna be looking at you a little crazy. But, do what you do. Like, I'm tired of telling niggas what they need to do and what they don't need to do. Niggas gonna do what the fuck they want to anyways. Like, golly. Like, I'm tired of telling niggas what they can and can't do, or trying to tell niggas what they can and can't do. If niggas don't want to do it, they wouldn't do it.
Bedazzle those fucking shirts.
Exactly. Bedazzle shoes. Fuck it. Put some fucking, we got niggas put rhinestones on their face.
Yeah, what's his name? Sauce Walker. Shout out to Sauce Walker, who's been in the news a lot lately. Yeah. He had the diamond on his face, right?
Yeah.
Uzi Vert.
So, yeah, he had it on his forehead,
Yeah,
so,
right in the middle, which is insane.
Yeah, man. Do I have anything on my chest this week? Probably. Let me think. Oh, man. Honestly, man, I be wanting to come home. I be wanting to complain about, like, working with these kids. I mean, they be irking my nerves so bad, bro. Like, they really be testing my patience.
They don't know no better.
Right. And I be getting, like, I be frustrated sometimes. But, like, honestly, bro, the other shit that's been going on in the world, like the shit with, like, the Carmelo Anthony kid and shit like that, just things that's been going on. I'd rather have them showing up and, causing me havoc at work, that they're showing up and they feel they're somewhere safe, they can eat, they can explore different friends. And, a lot of these kids don't go home and get a hot meal. They ain't got food at home. I see them come to fucking camp with the same clothes on all week and, things like that. Or they don't, like, we have a lot of foster kids, So at the end of the day, I'm like, man, at least they come in here, they're here. They're off the streets, they're in a place with lights, air conditioning, like people that care about them. Because, like, they could be a lot of places where people don't give a fuck about them. So, I had to pull myself back a lot from, like, getting home and complaining and stuff like that. Because it's all right to complain, but, like, man, at the end of the day, like, I'd rather them be getting on my nerves than in jail, dead, or any other of these bad situations that they be in. So, they...
One thing I had to realize when we was at the summer camp is that a lot of times when I was mad because it was hot than a motherfucker. It really, they was misbehaving, but it was really just hot.
Yeah.
And I'm already in a bad mood.
That was a fun summer though.
Oh man, I love working with kids. They obviously are bad. They heathens.
Yeah.
But like I said, I would rather work with kids than grown ass men and women, because these grown ups, like, they should know better. Yeah. They shouldn't be acting a fucking fool.
Yeah.
They make money. They go to a crib where they in charge, and they still come to work act like a fucking asshole. So kids are awesome, man. Yeah. Kids are awesome, and I like kids. And I was one of the kids that wasn't like this, but some kids are actually listen to what the fuck you got to say. Not to say it's anything important.
Yeah.
But that's always nice whenever you can tell something to a kid and they take even if it's just one iota, and they can think about it for the rest of their life.
Yeah. I definitely like, if a kid tells me that they got a basketball game or, that this their interest and stuff like that. Like I got a kid, he comes to me. He's like, "Oh, now you're my TV guy. Like, we gonna sit here and talk TV." He'll go home and watch TV. Like, have you watched this? Have you watched this? And I'll be like, "Nah, either I have or I haven't, and we'll talk about it." So just taking a little bit of interest of what they like and stuff like that, it can grow so much farther.
Like we obviously are more hip, more cultured to like
shit that kids would like fuck with.
For instance, Naruto. Anime shit, video games, there's a lot of shit that, I'm just a big kid, that's just the reality. So, you could chatterbox with kids about, certain shit that they're interested in and just build an easier relationship, and then when you tell them to do something, they fucking do it. And you recently showed we had a kid at a camp who was a bigger kid, like, and at the time I didn't really think about it, but then now he gonna be playing some big time football. That shit warms my fucking heart. Obviously, I didn't have anything to do with that, but I do know him. I did. I was around him for a summer, and it feels good to know, like, because he's a good kid. He's a little mischievous, but he's like the right level of bad. The perfect level of bad. Like, I can respect this shit.
And like, man, like I had ran into them. Like, these kids remember you though. Like, they remember you. They remember how you treated them. So like, I think I seen that same kid you're talking about. I seen him at WSUY. He like, I walked by. I ain't seen this kid, and
he big. He bigger than me, bro.
When was that? 20? That'd be like 17. No, not probably 17, 18.
It was before. It was during the pandemic. Yeah, it was right after, right?
Oh, so did you work? So you worked in 19?
I want to say it was 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? I see you probably in 2025.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah. So I ain't seen this kid in 6 years. He done got tall and shit. But he was like, "You used to work summer camp." I was like, yeah. He's like, "I remember." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." But then I started, I was like, "Yeah, I remember you," because it's different when you working with 6 staff and you got 100 kids. It's like shit. It's harder to remember names and faces, and we work on all of them.
Yeah.
So it's easier for them to be like, okay, this is because it's less of us. But man, you just never know what impact you making. Just by the conversations you having or what. Some of these kids don't get hugs at home, so I'll be getting a little side eye. Even the little boys, they be want to give me hugs and stuff like that, give me side hugs, and I'm not about to be like, "Man, get your ass." You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, I'm gonna give you a hug. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You just hugging a little kid. This little kid wants a hug.
Even like the middle school kid, like even like the middle school kids, like there's like they be having hard having hard times with the girl. Like, bro, just be a listening ear. If you work with kids, though you gotta love it. You don't do that shit for the money. Yeah, ain't no real money.
It's no real money in it.
Yeah, it's all about. you go home, well, and then you think about like, man, I just got paid all day to be a kid, to
run around with some kids and do some shit that I would do. I was a kid. Yeah, I love doing that stuff. It's always fun.
I wish to pay more, but it is what it is, man. What do I have anything else to get off my chest, man? Nah. Stop. I would say for the moms out there. And that's not nothing crazy, but if your baby daddy ain't shit, don't take the time out of Father's Day to say shit about them. Just celebrate the good dads that's in your life that you know. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't know any.
But don't be shining. Don't say nothing. Don't be shining a light on these niggas that ain't doing right on Father's Day. You giving them the attention that they looking for.
I'm gonna disagree.
You think they should call him out?
I'm not saying OD, but like, this nigga's a deadbeat. I'm not. There's no line. If you say whatever you want,
okay.
If you now hold on.
Now they done picked this nigga twice. They got 2 kids by a nigga. Anyways,
at some point you gotta take some responsibility. Yeah. Correct, but now. Do it within reason. Don't be lying on niggas out here, because there's some niggas that's out here trying their hardest to take care of their kids and you refusing to let them. Okay, so be truthful, because there's some deadbeat niggas out here.
Absolutely,
and I hate deadbeat niggas.
Yeah. Shout out to all the homies though, because I feel all the homies.
We don't have a singular homie that's a fucking deadbeat.
Yeah.
Every one of our fucking friends now, and we talked about we got a lot of friends that didn't get the same luxury when they was kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, they got enough stomach, enough heart to fucking take care of their kids.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the homies. Love all y'all.
Yeah, shout out to the homies, man.
Shout out to all my nephews, all my nieces too.
Yeah, for sure. Man, again, shout out to all the dads out there, man. You know, our podcast is mainly, like, mostly men watch our podcast. So shout out to the men that's doing right, that, you know, taking care of the household. We ain't nobody expecting y'all to be perfect. Well, they may, but you ain't got to be perfect, man. Just keep learning from your mistakes. Keep showing up, you know. Just give your kids something that you didn't have, you know. And I feel like you doing a better job than most, man. Showing up. Man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. If you made it this far, you definitely got to lock in with us, man. You an hour deep. We having an event July 11th, man. We're going to be doing some live stuff, man. So for all the people that are like, man, I want to be on the pod. Let's like have a conversation, man. I'm giving you enough time. You got you guys got 3 weeks, you know.
If I'm going to be there, I can make time in my schedule as of right now, then it's plenty of motherfucking time. Yeah, trust and believe.
Yeah, for sure, man. And just like that.
Never too late.
Holla.